Hey everyone, this is Retro Challenge Gamer, and I'll admit, when I first started making levels for Super Mario Maker 2, I was a bit daunted by the 3D world portion of the editor. It seemed way too different from the other four themes that I was more familiar with. So I steered clear of it, at least until I had 20 levels under my belt, then was more confident in my abilities to create levels. So this was my first course in the 3D world theme, and I wanted it to be a unique one that combined a few elements that you don't normally see often. In this case, thwomps and creeper plants mixed with lava. Definitely an odd mixture, but one I had great fun in testing over and over again until I got the obstacle courses just right. Hope you enjoy this one too, and can you do better than I at blazing through this level? Enjoy the video. So starting off this level, I wasn't really sure how to begin it. So I figured having a brief, safe example of how to ride thwomps as being the primary gimmick of the stage just to get the first power-up was a good way to start the level. And then, of course, our first obstacle course with our creeper plants and thwomps. And the bullet bills were actually added in a little bit later just to provide some more challenge in an otherwise simple obstacle course. But yeah, a lot of this stuff took much testing, and I died many times until I found the right... Ooh, that was close. Until I found the right amount of obstacle difficulty. And this Cat Mario, I was kind of playing with as well. I wasn't sure of all the abilities and what it could do, and so this level was kind of a test bed to kind of figure out what all the capabilities and powers of Cat Mario were. And it's actually a little bit more than just a simple power-up. I actually tried to use it to some degree in getting some secrets in this level. So this second obstacle course is just about as the same as the first, with just a couple extra new details or wrinkles to it. And then, of course, ending with a bang and trying to get through some creeper plants to get to safety without falling into the lava. And then, of course, a flurry of bullet blasters. And then the final section of the first part of the level, which I miserably lose my cat power-up. And just in case you are down to small Mario, there's a super mushroom there. Now, a long jump is probably the best way to get over that obstacle without getting hurt. Now, the lava rises very slowly. I wasn't really sure how fast I could take the lava in this stage, and in the end, I think the slow rising lava was for the best. Yeah, this section took, I think, the longest in testing, just because I wanted to make sure everything was doable, but yet still precariously close on all things you needed to perform here. So I had fun designing that particular section. A little one up here, just in case. You know, you need it if you happen to run across this level in the Infinite Challenge. Now, this section, I just don't feel like I could make it work as well, but I did my best. So with the right timing, you can get over this particular section without taking damage on the yellow, I guess you could say, spike blocks, but I just jumped a little too early there. The cat power-up can help you more than any other in that particular situation. So the split in the grading back there signifies the thwomp above, which of course you're going to need to right up to this final section, which is not as bad as anything previous. It was actually kind of a tame section to end this final area. And then off to the final portion where the boss awaits. There isn't too much to do here other than an extra one-up. Get through this last spike barrier, which I did horribly. And then see if you can make it past Meowser, or whatever he's called. And beat the level. So very difficult to begin with until you know what's going on in the stage, and then it becomes easier with repeat playings. So every single pink coin, I kind of wanted a little bit of risk involved. So, of course, each one had to be somewhat tricky to get. But this one, first one, you got to jump to it, and then, there's a tricky piranha plant to catch you off guard. And then getting back down can be a little bit of a challenge. The second one requires a little more finesse with the thwomps. But it isn't overall too bad, it's just getting back that might be the problem. Now this one is not too bad, you just drop down onto it. Just be careful of the bullet blaster there. And then of course just jump on over and continue on with the level. Now this one, you need the cat power-up. There's just no other way around it. If you lost it somewhere along the way, there's only one in the level, and that's it. So hopefully you kept it. And just for good measure, I added a 1-up over here, as indicated by the arrow. Now if you're wondering how to get back, you can just head on back over here, enter the door, and you go back a little bit to the previous challenge. And then of course, see that Thwomp there? He's not stopping. He's still going. So you got to catch him on the other side and ride him all the way to the final coin of this first section. Very tricky. And then of course I wanted to show you that it is kind of possible to grab this 30 coin here. You just got to be careful on your way back to get to the exit. Getting past these swamps ain't easy. And if you zoom straight for the start, you can get the 30 coin down here as well, but you can't dilly-dally. Now this is probably the hardest pink coin to get in the entire level. You need to get rid of this creeper completely. There's just no way around it, or he's going to trap you in and you're toast, and you got to restart. Now this one, you just got to pay attention to your surroundings. You just ride the Thwomp up and collect this easy pink coin. And the final pink coin is actually just a little further along and requires the cat. I hope you've been keeping it, because you're going to need it, but you want to hang left here, or you'll get caught by that Thwomp. Kind of a troll move, that one. And of course, to show you how to get this 10 piece here. Now if you got all pink coins and you got your key, this is your reward. You basically skip Meowser altogether, and you get a couple rewards for it to boot. Not bad at all. My very first 3D World level, and I'm really proud of this one, even if it's not one of my recommended.